Hi, good morning, everybody. We have a little Holy Week activity that you can do with your children. You can guide them through doing it, or possibly grown-ups, you may want to do it just for yourself. This is a godly play inspired activity, and all of us godly play teachers really love godly play, and one of the reasons that we love it is because we find it spiritually nurturing for ourselves. So I just want to invite grown-ups, if you would like to participate in this too, you are welcome. And parents, this can be an activity for your kids, or if that just does not seem to be working, it could also be an activity that you do and then share with them to play with. So do whatever works for you, and whatever feels easy and life-giving at this time. So first you will need a box. So Nathan's helping me here. He's my trusted camera guy. We ideally want a box with a lid, or even, it doesn't have to be ideally, but we're going to use the lid in a few different ways. So this is a great box if you happen to have a box with a lid like that. If you don't have a box that's already set to go, you could find a checks box, an old checks box for your checks, and then I trimmed the edge so that the lid just fits on. Other options are, sugar boxes. I cut open a part, reinforced the open side, and then cut another box to have a lid. If you want to do a bigger scale, a shoe box would work, or you could also just any sort of little box that you want. Later this week, Jen is going to share a video about how we're going to paint the box or decorate it to be a part of our play. So first things box, then I'm going to start you with a few things that we want you to be able to put in your box. So first is we want to have a Jesus character. So this was a wood peg that actually had landed outside in our household, and I was able to rescue it, so you could have a little Jesus like this, or you could do a cardboard little cutout. So maybe I'll post a picture of this, but just any sort of shape. This is from a Cheerios box, one of our regular breakfasts around here. So you can cut out a Jesus. And then first, we're thinking about like Palm Sunday. So you may want to have a donkey to go into your box and to remember Jesus riding on the donkey and think my Jesus actually can sit on top of the donkey. All right, for your donkey, I want to show you, I made one again out of cardboard and made some little legs and then cut little slits. Let's see. And then you can put them together. Like this. And then I wanted to make sure I had ears for my donkey. So there you go. But you may have a little stuffed animal. You might have a little plastic figure. Whatever works for you to have a donkey to remind you of the donkey that Jesus rode. Then I also thought you could put a path. So here I have just a paper path that can fold up from a trusty paper bag that you may have around. Just a rectangular piece of cloth. Or perhaps this is from an old pair of pants, and if you can cut a curvy cloth So any of those paths may work. And then strips of fabric to represent cloaks. You could also cut out little shirts from fabric or things in the shape of shirts to remind you of cloaks. And then finally, we want you to have some palms. So you can use, again, just the brown paper bag, or perhaps pieces of fabric cut out like palms. And so you would have the first part of what can go into your box to remember Palm Sunday. Also, you could get something just from outside, some leaves that could be a part of your box. And so all of these pieces then would go into your box. Well, maybe not all of these. You might have to choose. But I'm going to put some cloaks and palms and a path and my Jesus and my donkey. And so these will be here for you or your kids to play with. And to remember the story of Jesus coming in triumphantly on Palm Sunday. Much love to you. Look for a video from Jen and Renee for the next parts of what we'll do in our box. Lots of love to you all. Take care. Bye.